You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You haven't known me a day in your goddamn life. Neither does Rika, and neither does Anna. Sarah definitely doesn't. And the twins, I don't think they would care even if they did. But you don't know me.
Oopsie-doo, never claimed I did.
Vaughn,
I have met you, therefore I know of you. I have known of you for 3 years almost now.
no. No, you haven't. Because I haven't been me for the last 5 years.
Well, at some point that becomes the new you.
Vaughn,
The sooner you make peace with it, the better.
Vaughn, I'm not Septimus Northern Shimmer.
So who would that then make you?
I'm Sharison.
Sopan tries to remember, did we ever, was there ever a bath, or did the Gaunt barracks have a shower that the crew had?
Oh yeah, Septimus would be in by himself at the very last.
I'm supposed to dance up.
They didn't take my sister. They took my brother. I haven't been searching for a random Raven's lair. I've been searching for my brother, and that's why I need to find him alive. That's why I took up his name.
Then why the claim of your sister? Doesn't that just make things more confusing?
What was I supposed to tell you? What the fuck was I supposed to tell you, Enrica?
Your name.
It's not that simple.
Well, you did it now. That's something.
So,
well, now we know. What?
Are you gonna rat me out?
To who?
Rika? To whoever?
That is yours to carry. Like I said, the sooner you make sure of who you are, the better. For you, it's up to which one you want to be. You seem to have a choice.
What choice do I have? I stole my brother's identity. I had to take it out. You don't know my father. He could live the rest of his life. He could mourn the loss of a daughter, but the loss of his heir, he would not have survived that. It would have killed him.
Well, you do know it would eventually be given out unless you're planning on inviting someone to do a thing with your wife. He would want an heir for his heir. It's kind of hard to fake.
Look, I'm not. I didn't think that far ahead. I thought I would have found them by now.
Well, we seem to be in the same place. I'd say the best chance of finding him would be to make it more simple for everyone instead of having a doppelganger and a sister that's...
How the hell am I gonna tell you that?
Well, we've only been here for... Nobody here really. Wouldn't be that hard for you to just be yourself.
I was hoping that this would never have to happen. I was hoping that I would do something. I would go in the fog, I would find him, I would bring him home, and then we could pretend that it was he who came in the fog, rescued me, and brought me back, and that would be the end of it.
Think you could catch him up on stuff that has happened over 5 years?
Maybe, I don't know. Probably.
Not without it being extremely suspicious. Well, that explains your doppelganger. The question is, why the hell do I have one?
You have a twin brother, too?
As far as I know, I don't have a twin brother or sister. Last I checked, I'm still a guy.
A cousin?
I guess that could be it. Well, on one hand, if it's been 20 years here, it may just be that my father got busy after here. Or my mother. I do have more looks from my father, though, so more likely him.
That's your answer.
Would be the most logical one.
Well, if we find them, then maybe he can tell me about the Regensmeyer. Because all I've been hearing so far is that he showed up, he went on a rampage, and then he disappeared, never to be seen again. It feels like I'm chasing a ghost and I can never touch him. As soon as I get close enough, he disappears. It doesn't help that I have that flying feathery fuck following me everywhere. Like a mockery
Yeah, what's
for my
up with
failure.
that?
I do want to roll, actually. Perception?
Yep, perception.
22.
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
Back
We're
one.
walking. Was it actively following us if we're walking back to Vasily?
Well, let's say if you walk where?
Yeah, since we're walking back to Vasily. Is it following us actively?
Yeah, I mean it. Well, at least the moment you spot it, you know, it seems like it would be a bit of a big coincidence.
Yeah.
Either way, the moment you spot it and you know call out to it, it sort of sideways out of view.
What is up with that
flying
one?
feathery fuck. I don't know. He just appears every now and then. I'm beginning to wonder whether that's him. Or that's my brother.
Your brother liked blue a lot?
Brother had blue eyes. That's how when we were young, my father and my mother would tell us apart because mine are gray and his are blue. I ran out of the medicine that makes my eyes blue. weeks ago, but then again, there really is no point in keeping it up here.
Yeah. Well,
Well, either that thing is my brother, or I don't know, it has a crush.
for how keen you are on looking for it, I figured there'd be more to it. It's just a hunch.
No, I'm sorry. How much more do you know about your disappeared family?
Enough so that I've already buried them.
Well, I refuse to believe that he's dead. I haven't seen a body. He's not dead.
Yeah. Well, just remember, there is a chance that for him it's been 8 years, so may look a bit older than by now.
It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter because we're going to get back to Sanjun and everything is going to be back the way it was. And I can pretend that all of this never happened. The Vistani can do it. I'll hitch a ride with them and I will go back to Sanjun and that'll be the end of it.
I'm pretty sure they needed to be of blood for them to be able to travel with them.
Bless you. Look, I don't have all the specifics mapped out. What I do know is that I am going to find my brother and I am going to leave this place.
Those are good goals.
Yeah, maybe they would be realized a lot quicker if that fucking blue thing would tell me what it wants.
Yeah, well, it's kind of limited here with people around. If only we could... But certain people can speak to animals. Those close to the nature and forests.
I've heard of those, yeah.
Wonder what Prilana have been capable of.
God knows where she is now. She probably would have, but she's back in Barovia. She did say.
Between that and the death house.
Well, she did say that she wanted to study the nature around that place. Look, just don't rat me out, okay?
Like I said, that's your burden.
Good. Perhaps we should look for your twin before we leave to kill the Alpha Raven. Does that mean you're not coming?
I don't know if I'm gonna join on.
It's your funeral. Bang, bang, bang. Open up, Vasily. We're back.
I think the ones risking your funeral would be you people.
Maybe that bigger one is going to have more to say than the little blue one. Hey, did you have fun while we were out?
Oh, most definitely. What is it with all the gloomy faces?
Saban doesn't look that gloomy. Just has a
I'll
neutral,
swallow it.
normal expression.
Septimus looks a mess. Nothing much, just this is my usual face.
Well, I certainly do not hope so. It wasn't when we were on the road. In any case, I'm sure it's nothing
He
that
was in a good mood then. He was in a good mood back then.
It's good to hear. In any case, I'm sure a good night's sleep will get you back into a good mood.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
When had you set up the meeting with Burgomaster?
Sorry, come again?
For when did you set up the meeting with
Oh yes, 2
Burgomaster?
to 3 tomorrow. Well, wait, how late is it? Is it technically today?
Well, anyway, 2 to 3. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get some shut-eye.
Yes, I believe it would be best. The others are already sleeping.
Saban gives a look. Saban gives a look, just in.
Is that look supposed to be implying anything?
More a raised eyebrow. That's, in Saban's mind, at least, the way he said, yeah, they're paws asleep.
I killed them all!
Passed out from the ridiculous amount of sex he had.
That's what happened while you were gone. An orgy ensued.
With the kids in the house. My God.
Now,
Jesus.
right, no. Everything is as it should be. People are sleeping. To be honest, I don't even bloody know what Rika decided how she is going to pass out. Maybe it was through the herbs, maybe through the alcohol. It's for her to decide later.
Maybe she got to bed, maybe she did.
Yes, maybe she went to bed. Either way,
Maybe she passed out on the couch.
that's also possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's gonna kick off his boots, get on an empty couch, get under the covers, not even say goodnight, and go to sleep and try to forget that this day ever happened.
All right. Well,
Yep.
somebody's very eager. Well then, good night, everybody.
Good night. Have a good sleep.
You too. He seems to be he isn't moving in a straight line when he goes away. Bit of a sway there. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe with that, today's session ends. For real this time.
Yes.